I think as humans, we search for connections, right? When we're building relationships, and in this case, it's a teacher and student relationship. And that's something that's very easy to do in class, when we have a face-to-face class. We can see the person, we can hear their voice, we can see their mannerisms and their behaviors, and over time it's like, hey, Miss Bright, you got nice shoes. And it's like, oh, look at you, you look great today too. But we can't do that online. So making that connection, that is something that's a little bit different. It's a little bit more challenging to do that, to build that relationship with the students online.
Well, I found teaching online requires an aptitude for using technology. You really have to want to appreciate using a computer as your main learning mechanism. It may be an iPad or it might be your smart device, but that's the primary means of communicating. Secondly, you still have to design teaching face-to-face, but when you're teaching online, being creative is really important. Because now you're having that one-to-one relationship with many different students. You have to be creative to ensure you're using the technology wisely.
Well, I think the most obvious difference is on the first day of class, in a face-to-face class, you can really build rapport with the students very easily. I hope that I have a good sense of humor. I don't take myself too seriously in the classroom, and I think in face-to-face the students instantly get that and we're quite comfortable with one another. In an online setting, that rapport takes weeks and weeks. When I am trying to connect with students, it's oftentimes in writing, and sometimes I'm a little hesitant to be goofy or to be casual when I am writing a response to a student. Another huge difference teaching online is the organization. I think highly organized professors do very, very well in an online environment where we can plan 16 weeks ahead. And sometimes in a face-to-face environment, you're prepping your class the next morning. But I think in online gives you a lot more time to be organized, and I think the students see that and they really appreciate an organized instructor.
The difference I find is in the immediacy and the thoughtfulness. In a face-to-face class, I can be as flexible as the students. If something comes up, a student question that prompts me to go in a specific way, I can be flexible enough to do that. In my online course, in contrast, I have to be much more thoughtful and much more proactive. One of the things that I think helps students learn are stories and analogies. I can do an off-the-cuff analogy in a face-to-face class, and if it doesn't work, I can kind of laugh it off and explain what I really mean. In my face-to-face videos, I want my analogies, my stories to be perfect for my students. So I spend much more time walking around campus, talking the course out loud, trying to come up with the perfect video, the perfect solution, the perfect analogy, the perfect story that will get my point across. So I find that I need to have much more of a beginner's mind when I teach my online courses, because I have to think, what would a student want to know? In my face-to-face class, I can do a scan of the faces in the classroom, and I can see if students are nodding or looking distant, and I can ask them for input. I can continue where I am, I can start and go back. I'm much more flexible. In a face-to-face class, I have to think all those issues through ahead of time. I have to say, what would a brand new student to this field know? What are the misunderstandings they're likely to have that I need to clear up before they can start to learn the new material that I'm putting in? Every class has students who just are kind of sitting back, either because they're not engaged, they're afraid to ask questions, they're just feeling shy, or maybe overwhelmed by the material. I feel like I can always reach those students through my online materials and through the students' ability to play them back, my ability to respond quickly to their discussion board questions or their emails. And for my face-to-face students, I also try to bring that mindfulness into them and realize that I need to reach all of them, not just the ones that are eager to wave their hands. So I find that online teaching has made me a better teacher overall.